Good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world of darkness, and welcome to Rage Across New York, werewolf venue, where the only free tiered of the green, only free tiered, goddammit, um, are present, and they will have their meeting because, well, they have to talk about the fact that one of them has suffered the ill fate of hanging around with Aaron. I love you all.
Say that to her face. That'll be fun.
Aw, you want to get thrown? How cute. Anyway, the scene will take place at the Uktana Shrine Umbral side, obviously. And this is where we will start our scene. As, well, they will arrive, and I will say it right now. Nobody is there. Unless, of course, you roll perception, alertness, difficulty 9.
I will just because,
You're more than welcome. Do it.
Ha!
Is
One.
Is it site-based?
Hmm?
Site-based?
No, it can't be site-based because it's
Okay.
invisible.
Okay. Right, so difficulty 9.
Yeah, difficulty
Oops.
9. And I will actually roll my.
Take some of that.
Yes, I will roll my dice pool then to see if you beat my successes.
We both got one.
So nope,
And
guys, don't beat my successes.
boom, 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 boom.
I didn't want to bother to look at the difficulty, but it's okay. I think 2 9s are more than enough. So yeah, please entertain me as you people arrive to the shrine.
Dusk will come wandering up in his lupus form. He's kind of he'll have his usual shadow entourage along with him. He's taking his time, just kind of sniffing around. He just because I am who I am, he will sit down. He doesn't see Katori. He knows he should be here. So he will spin a gnosis, activate Forest Sense, and look exactly to where Katori is, and then roll on his back and show his throat.
What do you activate exactly?
Forest Sense. I know all.
Forest is secret. What?
Yes, it's a spirit. It's a spirit charm, sir. Aren't you a theurge?
And what does it do?
It basically allows him to know where everything is within a given forest.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, which is very interesting.
Yes.
Very interesting because it's you sense that there's something that's ping and you roll over in front of Katori.
Yep.
who just
So
looks at you, but you don't see him.
I don't see him.
Yep, Ping will definitely follow his lead. She's not quite sure what we're doing, but seems good.
Yeah, to which after a few seconds, there's going to be a form starting to appear out of fucking nowhere, and he will gently throat the cub before going to his favorite deputy, to which he doesn't have any choice.
Oh,
Damn you, deputy. Well, I mean, you're the one who told me I'm always stuck with you.
It's true.
You gotta deal with it. So yeah, he gently bites their neck, looks at Dusk. Good. I see you learned a new trick.
He just kind of looks up from where he's laying on his back and you see him kind of take one paw and like rub his belly like a fat guy laying on a couch watching The Simpsons. And he's like, yes.
Okay, you're asking for it, sir. But yes.
Ping doesn't stay on her back any longer than she has to, by the way. Once she's been acknowledged, she rolls back over and shakes herself off. Not out of disrespect, just because,
So only 2 success because of attentive, so I don't see anything.
So he just kind of lays on his back and he rubs his stomach for a minute. Yes! And then once he sees Ping roll over, he'll kind of look back at Katori to make sure that he can roll over too.
What? What?
He's laying on his back, looking at Katori.
Yes, and as I said, Katori beat your neck. You can.
Oh, I know, but he doesn't understand that. That's not what Smiles did.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So he's on his back, still staring.
You can get up.
Oh, he'll roll over and just kind of lay on his belly with his paws out in front of him, looking back and forth between the two. He's very excited. He's very happy to be here. This is very obvious. No rolls needed.
He is going to turn to Ping. So I think you have something to report to me.
Ping is now racking her brain for things that she has to report to Katori, because she's been pretty busy lately, and some of those things she wants to tell Katori about, and some of those things she doesn't want to tell Katori about.
Oh, well, let's just go ahead and P&E that wonderful little bit of exposition. That's a wonderful thing.
The Peony contest.
That's a wonderful thing. I love when people exposize like that right in front of me. I would say, yeah, that's just, I mean, you can't just drop that stuff and expect it not to happen.
MA manipulation 1.
2? I have manipulation 2, thank you.
I'm talking gross.
Okay.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
It's let's see. What am I doing here? Yeah, that.
Was there something specific, Raya, that I said I needed to tell you?
And he's looking at her. I don't know. Do you? Actually, JC, you're in lupus form, so you have 5 successes.
That's right.
That's right. So you see Dusk's ears just kind of perk up, and if a wolf could like lean in conspiratorially, he would be doing that. Like, the cop like leaning over the person with the light on him. Where were you on the night of November 14th? He's like doing that, laying on his stomach in lupus form, staring at Ping.
Ping's tongue just kind of lolls. There's just been a lot going on. I'm trying to remember if I said something specific that I haven't debriefed you on.
Katori Cox, he said on the side, there seems to be a lot in your mind.
Yeah, there's a lot in my mind, Raya.
So why don't you start with the fact that there's only 3 of us? That would be a good start.
You see Dusk, I'm going to give this one to you. He just winces a little bit. Did we have to start there?
Yeah, Ping's ears lay straight back. And that kind of, general chipper, I'm fucking ready attitude of hers just kind of like sloughs off and puddles around her feet.
Yes, still got it.
Raya, the tree, the big tree in the Bronx, the cairn tree. It was attacked by Weaver spirits. God damn it, Jason. Okay, well, can I mute side chat while I'm being serious? God. It was attacked by Weaver spirits, Raya, and we went to do battle. The battle was won, and Gabriel was lost. There was a stasis vector. She's eyeballing him to see whether he knows what that is. Because I don't even think she knew what it was until after the battle.
Okay, stasis factor is what you're saying?
Yeah, it's a kind of spirit.
I mean, I'm going to roll spirit lore.
Oh, I think Katori actually fought one before.
I mean,
so instead of
if you
saying stasis
want
factor, she's going to describe it.
I mean, describe it to me. Obviously, I will tell you. Is this like the big tank battle tank?
It's the big
Spider?
round thing that can make people turn back into their breed form.
It was we determined it was described differently in my scene from the way Duncan described it. So her description is going to be different from what you recall, but it was the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to describe it, and you need to remember it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You roll for that. Wits stuff or spirit lore or intelligence spirit lore?
I would say since she dropped the name, it's going to be intelligent spirit lore. Yes.
No idea. I'm a cub.
Yes, Kotori knows things. He's going to nod. I know.
And a hunter was a hunter spider out of character.
Yes, there was hunter
okay.
spiders.
And a hunter spider and all of the pattern spiders in the Bronx.
That is a lot of spiders.
It was a lot of spiders. The cub, one of the cubs got bitten by a pattern spider and wrapped in webs. And I sent the cub Gabriel to get him out. The hunter spider was attacking. Even with contempt of court biting its face, it still lashed out at random. It attacked the webbed cub, and Gabriel stepped in front of the blast before.
Noble endeavor, but in the end, he's not going to finish the sentence.
She just kind of growls to herself and stands up and starts to kind of pace restlessly in a circle, because this has been a very contentious subject. She's not circling around Katori. It's not aggressive. She's just restless. The spirits honored his death in their own fashion.
Spirit ultimately always recognize those who fall bravely.
Yeah.
He stays contemplative for a second.
Dusk kind of speaks up in the silence. He had spoken with Garrett Raya about petitioning to become one of Grandfather Thunder's brood.
Yes, I wouldn't really have expected otherwise. He carried their blood. Well, wherever he went, the spirit took him with them. At least as much of a loss. That is, at least now he knows peace.
Yes.
And for a second, he cocks his head on the side, like as if he's, remembering something. Contemptuous court, like, and he looks at you like, what?
Contempt of court, Raya. My alpha.
Oh, oh, see, I was like, what? I never remember. I don't remember it, Aaron, because we only know Aaron as Aaron or that douchebag.
Oh.
I mean, we love that douchebag. uh, but yeah, he still wins, or at least he's got. He winds his eyes for a second. Mm. Yeah. Well. Seems to go on forever.
What does?
The fact that whenever we go with striders in the city always seems to take back something from us.
Come on, Dice Dream.
Oh, you want to roll that rage?
Yeah, I need to do that too. Hang on.
Rage being rolled.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
She's okay still, because she only has 3.
She starts getting agitated. Dusk, who is just kind of sitting on his stomach, will just kind of raise up to all fours. Just kind of giving her the spiritual side eye. Like, what's about to happen? What's going on?
What is that, Damien?
It's the peony.
Oh, she does not actively growl because I had 1 success, but for just a second you see the rage just kind of wash her like a wave, and she sits down and starts scratching at the stripe on her shoulder.
You're afeared. You're under my care. Talk. If you have something that you wish to say to me, if you have an opinion that you want to raise, I want to hear it. I'm not here to babysit Fearge, who will keep everything to themselves until the point where they will decide to explode and do something rash and foolish. So go on, talk.
Raya, the Striders are fighting many battles for the Sept. And those who do not fight are laying many deaths at their feet.
He nods. This is the burden of our nation.
No.
It is a fact that whenever you will go to fight, someone will die.
Yes. Yes. That is the fact.
And you can D&E if you want, Katori.
Dusk kind of adds in. Dusk will add in. That is the purpose. The purpose of all Guru is to fight for Gaia, and if needed, die for Gaia. That maintains the balance.
This is her peony.
Mm-hmm. You can sense that there's actually no animosity in his statement.
Mm-hmm.
Like, pretty much what you get is that he is stating fact. He's stating just the fact that, yes, it seems that whenever we go into the city recently, people, at least the city, take someone else from us. That's a fact. But it's not like, ooh, give me Aaron, you're doing shake this.
Ping is actually going to kind of lope forward and nudge her shoulder against Katori's. If he turns, she'll lick at his chin so that he knows that she's not, like, it's not a display of aggression. It's a display of comforting or possibly even apology.
He let her do it before he looks at her. I make no secret that I don't like Aaron. He and we don't see things the same way. He's very factual in everything that he does.
You aren't the only one, Raya. He's effective. He is a glass walker and he does what he has to do to get through hard days. And the Sept turns against him.
Funny. Because I didn't thought that liking someone was relevant to their efficiency.
No, I mean, I'm not trying to convince you to like him.
Well, I mean, it's okay. Hotfix and Double Tap are doing a great job to that.
Convincing you to like Aaron?
Convincing me that Aaron is probably the better thing that we had in terms of Glasswalker within this set.
Ping is one dot of not at all startled to hear that.
Oh, I'm going to throw Kenny on that.
You're gonna what? Oh,
I threw
okay.
Kenny.
Desk knows all.
She's like, wait, what? Like, he takes her by surprise.
Took successes for attentive. I love attentive. He
Dusk just says in a very monotone voice, is like Starbucks and 7-Eleven.
Everybody's always, oh, you were actually... I hate you.
He just sits.
To whom does she say she hates you?
To Dusk.
To Dusk.
He just sits. Facing passive.
Gaia, help me.
Well, she's kind of busy, but I'm sure if you leave a message, she'll answer someday.
Someday.
Anyway, we're not here to talk about our like and likeness. I mean, this can be a subject of talk, but we have more important things to do. We are facing a dire situation because, unfortunately, outside of you two, outside of old me, and I'm not actually that old, goddammit, we are very low on features on this set. So I thought I could let you find things on your own, stumble on your little project. This can still be a thing, but you need to learn, and you need to learn fast. You don't even know, as he turns to Ping, because last time I checked, you weren't doing much Gaia's Breath, and I was the one patching you up. Do you know how to make Gaia's Breath? Yes or no?
Yes, Raya.
He's going to turn to Dusk. Do you?
No, right. But I do know how to make. You see him kind of root around in his fur, and he'll kind of nudge something out that was tied in his fur as he'll snap it, and it'll fall on the ground. And it's a vial with a black-looking liquid in it.
Katori's going to sniff that, sniff, 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 sniff. And I guess, yeah, I guess I'm going to roll intelligence, spirit lore, or or no, I'm going to roll occult actually.
Sure.
I think occult would be more logical.
Ping's
You
gonna
see-
lean forward to sniff it too, unless that isn't taken well.
Oh boy, for once, Kotori doesn't know. That's one
Oh
thing.
shit! Ping knows.
Yeah. So Kotori is going to look. He's going to look back at Dusk. Good. When you know how to do something, then you will teach it. In
Yes.
exchange, I will teach you all how to make gas breath and other talents that may be useful in your future. Other than that, we're going to have to discuss about ways to make the Sept a safer place. And he turns to Ping, and please tell me you have other things rather than I'm going to drop. And he takes a very, whiny, high-pitched voice. I'm gonna make all my little drones fly everywhere. And you can clearly understand that he's mimicking hotfakes.
Her hackles raise immediately, and her tail kind of bushes because subterfuge 0.
What's she hackling about there, Pingy B?
He was laying it on pretty thick, and she looks like she's taking a little personally. Raya, I've spoken to the worm foe. He had very little he could offer me because I believe it's not necessarily his territory, but I told him that we're low on theurges, but the Garu fight with the soldiers we have, not the soldiers we want. There are others who can be recruited, people who are close to the mother, whose gnosis is strong, who could be supervised in Chiminage. I've been tapped dry 3 times this week. I think it's time to consider our options.
Then, what are the options that you're suggesting?
Looking around at our sepmates, seeing who's not a theurge but who can be trusted to perform spirit chiminage without fucking it up.
Oh, and he takes a very he's taking a very paternal expression. You're talking about using lupuses and metis to make chiminage and do stuff or help in rituals. And he just he pats you on the head. You may learn things.
Ping's hackles immediately stop when, as soon as he says that, like, the fight goes out of her, and she just kind of lowers her ears because he got her right on the nose. And now she feels bad.
Well, I will have you know that it is something that I have been personally doing for quite a while. Because our brothers and sisters born on 4 legs are closer to Gaia than, well, those born on 2 legs. They are quite useful when it comes to ritual.
Oh, I'm peonying that. Whatever that is, Dusk. I'm over here. Oh, yeah.
When he said that they're closer to Gaia than the 2 legs, Dusk's offended.
Oh,
He took definite offense to that.
And Katori, he's going to turn right up, like basically
His ears
you're a
kind of
deer.
fall and he kind of
You're a
slumps a
deer.
little bit.
You're a deer just in front of a big car afro who looks at you. Well, well, well. Looks like someone has something he wants to say.
He just kind of shakes his head in that, Eeyore, thanks for noticing me kind of way.
Ping is gonna kind of wander over and lean against desk. Just kind of lean.
He'll lean back against Ping and they're, taking solace in the both of them getting just,
Owned.
emotionally slammed by the afro. You guys all suck and I don't care.
To which Katori will look at both of them with the expression like, if he was a hobbit, he would hit the bridge of his nose. He's not.
All he
But
needs
he
is a
does the very-
newspaper and a sheriff's outfit.
Don't worry. I will summon a spirit paper just for you. But yeah, he nods. It doesn't go against your own capability. You are what you are, and you are able to do more than, well, pretty much anybody that I've seen on this set of your rank. However, you will find very much that your gift, as he looks at both of them, they are not shared by a lot of people. You have to be cautious as to who you will choose, who you will take, call it as you want, apprentice, as he thinks, minion.
Right. I'll be real honest with you. None of the lupus are going to help me. It's up to you. And don't you fucking die, because if you do, we're fucked.
To which he kind of laugh a little bit. Well, I mean, the fact that most of the lupus population belongs to my family or my pack, it kind of helps to get things done. But find someone who you think has potential and who can learn. And he takes a very serious look when he looks at Ping. Don't take hot fakes. For all that is holy into Gaia, don't take hot fakes.
I hear you, Raya.
I've been working on something on my part. You are more than welcome to give your input regarding this. We need more protectors on the other side. For the Tellurian, this is another matter. This is a matter that falls ultimately into the hands of the Guardians. But I've been thinking that we should have more elemental spirits as guardians of this sept to be able to offer a more strong response. Because you may be into the Tellurian, but, well, if a blizzard spirit start to blow on the other side, well, let's just say that the temperature is going to become really problematic for whoever decides to come. And unfortunately, if someone is foolish enough to attack, then the spirit side is definitely going to be attacked as well.
Well, that brings up hackles on Dusk's. Dusk hackles come up with that one. Not happy. Not a fan of that whole concept.
Now, something that you two can look into when I'm looking at the elementals. I will help you, but do not forget that Chases the Storm is also available. He may help you to look into things. I am fed up of people going on this territory unchecked. People entering while they are not Gaia anymore, and they are able to hide themselves. I want you to start to think and work on that. Find someone or something. Think of it as a grand homework for later. Think of a way to see the unseen. Having a guardian that can check beyond what lies in front of our eyes.
I'm gonna pee in a desk. Just saying. Just gonna go ahead and do that.
F you, woman,
Dang it.
F you, woman. He is a rock.
Yeah, I think you need to revise your judgment towards rocks.
Katori can see that the look on Dusk's face says, I could do that now.
He will, look the big eyes, on Dusk, saying, I see what you did there. And he's not going to say anything, but he nods into your direction as a way of, have fun. But you better give me results. And
Dusk he looks at Katori, then he looks at Ping, and he's totally giving Ping the side eye going, what? I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking
about. And Katori will then get from his little bag. He's going to get objects, and he's going to show them. This is what you're going to learn, and this is what you're going to have to produce the war paint. Because sometime having someone who look at you and think you look like an idiot, and thinks, oh well, he looks like an idiot. Oh, I forgot to smack him with my clave. That can be useful and ensure your survival. He put his paw on his breath. Obviously, healing is important. And he looks at Ping.
Ping looks exhausted. When he says that, she looks like exhausted.
He puts his paw on a little wooden form. This thing might help you to, scout ahead. And it's always useful to gather information. As he looks at Dusk like, yeah, I'm seeing your shadow poker.
You see nothing, sir. Nothing.
Oh, you're cute. Allow me to shatter your dreams. Yes, indeed. I shatter everything that you dream about.
Dusk is totally looking at that thing like.
And lastly, he put his hand on his paw. And this, let's just say that when the worms smell the smoke, let's just say that he does not appreciate it. And with that, Kotori will then take the time, dear Estes, as we have agreed upon, to teach them Arca Torches, Gaia's Breath, Kibroptian Spy, and the war paint known as Body Graffiti. And of course, Mr. Dusk will teach the shadow thingy that Kotori doesn't know, but he didn't say anything.
Uh,
Yes, of course.
Dusk will teach them how to make nightshade talons for the STs watching.
And with that, I think we can call this a scene. Thank you, players, for playing, watchers for watching. Bye bye, toodles, skidoo, skidoo, skidoo.